Hello, everyone. Welcome back to High Vibes Voicey. My name is Ethan. I'm the host today. Today, I have a special guest. His name is KHANG. I'll let him briefly introduce himself.
Hello, everybody. Hope you have a good morning right now today. My name is Kang, and I just got to America like 5 months ago, and currently I'm going to UTA for university. And I'm having a break with Ethan here in Farmers Branch around here. Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why we have KHANG on the show is we want to talk more about the life of an international student, specifically an international student from Vietnam. So as KHANG mentioned, he's been in the U.S. for a couple of months now,
Yeah.
studying his first semester as a freshman, so first year in university. He currently goes to University of Texas at Arlington. And we want to bring him onto the show today to discuss more about what the life of an international student looks like and more about the specifics of his daily life and weekly life. So, the first question I wanted to ask you is: was there a big culture shock when you moved to the US? Obviously, it was your first time moving here or even visiting here, right?
Yeah. Like you said, obviously there's a lot of culture shock that have been going on for me. And one of the biggest one that I felt is like how how different it is for the people. Like for example, from where I came from, people like they still hang out even if it's like 12 a.m. But in here, like I feel like everything closed after 9. Yeah, and like it's super empty on the street and the town and things like that.
Okay, that's interesting. Could you walk me through a day in your life? So you wake up, you go to class, and kind of not hour by hour, but give me a brief overview of what your daily life looks like
Okay,
at university.
there's not a lot of things to do when I'm in my dorm. So basically, every day I just wake up, take a shower, I'll go to my classes and then have lunch with my friends and hang out in my room till the evening, and I'm gonna go to the gym till 12. Yeah, I spend a lot of time in the gym because there's not a lot of things to do around there. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Would you say that the course load, so the classes that you take, are they really challenging? Are some harder than others, or do you think compared to Vietnam, the curriculum here is easier or harder or more challenging?
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like my friends in Vietnam, they're studying something harder than what I'm doing right now. And compared to what I was studying back in high school, this was kind of easier. So I guess um, the college life in America is kind of easier than in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So before you moved to the US as an international student, what were some of the biggest questions that you had? So were you curious about something like, oh, I wonder about this and that? And then have those questions been answered yet since you have moved here?
Yeah, I have a bunch of questions, like a lot of them. And like before I come here, I have one of my biggest question is how the people's life is, like how people's dating life is, and like how good are they in basketball? Because like as you know, like America is like one of the like the best basketball team in the world currently. So yeah, I really wonder how kids around here play basketball. But one of the biggest question is I try to find an opportunity, and I don't know if there's an opportunity for me to like start making music with other people because that's what I'm passionate about.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do.
That's awesome. Would you say that there's something here that has shaped you into the person you are today, or something that made you see from a different perspective, or something that you've experienced that made you grow, specifically being in the US as a college student?
Um, To be honest, thinking about that, I don't think anything here have shaped my personality yet because I think it's due to like I'm not here that long
Hmm.
enough for it to change my personality. But I changed some of my habit, and as I told you before, one of them is me going to the gym. I didn't go to the gym as much like as I'm here playing in Vietnam. Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? I'm curious. Like, is that because you're older, or is that because of the culture here? What pushed you to be more motivated to go to the gym?
Yeah, I think it's because how people around here like A lot of my friends, they go to the gym like every day, and they don't hang out that much. But
Mhm.
when I was in Vietnam, like if I wanted to go out, there will be some place to go.
Yeah.
But in here, everything is more expensive, and there's not a lot of places that you can go. Yeah, like for example, in Vietnam, like you can spend a whole day at a roadside coffee shop or a tea shop, but you cannot do that here. Yeah, and there's not a lot of things to do. Like when I was in Vietnam, I usually play games or talk with my friends like that, but I feel like it's a culture different. Like people around here, they don't like spending their whole day to play game or like talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the college students, in my experience, are a lot more focused on their pursuit
Yeah,
of whether it's academics or sports, as you mentioned. So I'm glad you found something that gave you a routine and gave you motivation.
yeah.
So ending the show, I wanted to ask one final question, and that is, a lot of people in Vietnam and other countries, they aspire or dream to come to the US, whether it's as an international student or to live. So, what is your advice for those people now that you've actually been here for a couple of months? What advice would you give people who want to come to the US to study?
Okay, from my perspective, I don't think I have any advice to give yet because I'm still the one who's looking for the answer. Yeah, so maybe the only advice I will give other people that trying to go to the US is learn how to drive. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
learn how to drive.
chaotic here.
Yeah. So I guess to follow up with that, since you don't have any advice yet, give me like your top three goals that you wish to achieve while being in the US?
Okay.
Since you don't have as much time here, I wanted to ask about like some of the things that you want to pursue while being in the US.
Um, right now, one of the like three things that I wanted to pursue is having excellent score and like in my university. Uh, find an opportunity for someone to work with me on my music and trying to find yeah, I haven't really thought about that yet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Those two are good. So Kang spoke about his music. That's something that we're going to dive into for the next show. I want to ask him more about his personal life. This was more of a high level, a podcast about what an international student's life is in college in the U.S. specifically for those in Vietnam. So next we're going to dive into his personal life and some of his music pursuits. So thank you everyone for joining, and we'll tune in next time.
Stand your ground.